It feels like such big news when it happens, and it tricks us every single time. Of like, obviously something that doesn't always happen. But, it's weird. You expect these things to kind of take off, and then that's an in-division thing. Like, there's kind of a revenge factor there that I thought would matter a little bit with Deontay Johnson, like wanting to play well in the Steelers kind of division.
Yeah.
I don't know. Just me. I want to jump over to.
Where's that Andre Hopkins?
Oh, no. You said the draft. Right, the draft. So you can drop D-Hop for Josh Downs. I think that's an okay.
Okay, gotcha.
For sure.
Okay.
Absolutely. Sorry, we get up on tangents.
That's what we do.
That's what we do. But yes, no. Dropping D-Hop for Josh Downs, I'm okay with that.
Sorry about that.
Sorry. Sorry to get you confused.
D-Rob isn't a bad name if he gets dropped by a lot of leagues for Deontay.
I think giving some headline writers some material.
If anybody wants it, I think that's a good one. I want to jump over to John in Montana, and I've always wanted to talk to someone from Montana. Always interested.
Hi, you guys hear me?
Hi.
Yep. Hey, John.
I have kind of a tough start. I have McLaurin, Jackson Smith-Njigba, Debo, and Bucky Irving, and I need to fit one of those. I don't know what the Debo downgrade, if he's my guy or if, Kentucky versus the Giants might be a pretty good play.
It's called the greatest setting in college football, and even if the skies open up, that pales in comparison to the purple rain that will be unleashed by the homestanding Washington Huskies. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. As we'll see the number 2 team in the country, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on another team from the Big Ten, the Washington Huskies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going.
In the past, during Trent Williams having been an offensive really struggled to move. So there are a lot of things for the
And the Wolverines will put total leather to crank us up. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Huskies offense is on the field for the first time today. And this guy is a big-time star. Just an electricity follows him onto the field.
He's a workhorse too, Reese. This is a definition of a bell cow running back. He can carry the load for his offense and put his football team on his back.
That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down.
And that would be the definition of first down success, putting yourself in a good position. It's second and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
Like, I'm looking at the map right now. It's not.
Let's see what they've got on second down.
I guess it depends on where you're at. It's a big state, and you're like kind of close
Wide
to
out in motion.
Colorado. You're a state removed from a few different teams. Like,
Takes the handoff. It's Coleman. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going.
You just pick.
You're in a location, like I said, you're not necessarily tied into any one location, so you're free to kind of freelance there.
It's kind of me with college. Like, there is no, I'm not going to Rutgers. I'm not wasting anyone's time with Rutgers. But I will, so I became a Texas fan because they, that was the team that I kind of just got myself rooting.
They'll try to power their way ahead. The Huskies have a first down.
And I think on that last run play on third down here early in the game, they're making a statement that we believe we're the more physical team and we're going to run the football even if you know it's coming at you. Nice job. They've got the ball at midfield. I expect to see more run plays coming up.
Which ball are you talking about?
Williams will pass. Quick strike complete. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, but still short of the first down. They've generated some momentum with excellent performances in Big Ten play, and you can see them growing game by game.
And that's a big deal, too, in the new-look Big Ten Conference. Back in the day when there were divisions, you know, it was a toss-up every year. Who's going to win the Big Ten West? That was the easier division. But now,
looking for a huge play. And it's picked off. Taking it the other way. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
this is obviously a quarterback that has had a lot of success here in recent weeks, and you wonder maybe if he's feeling himself just a little bit too much, a little bit too eager here in the opening drive, taking a shot deep down the field he probably shouldn't have, and the defense made him pay for it with the INT.
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. He wants to throw. Fires to the wideout. He's got it. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Making great decisions. That's what all of the legendary Michigan quarterbacks have done. John Navarre, Elvis Gerbach, and the guy I can't remember drafted in the 6th round by the Patriots.
Yeah, that guy. Tom Brady? Yeah, I think that's his name. Yeah, he was pretty good too. But when you think about Michigan, you don't always think about the quarterbacks. You don't always think about airing it out. But again, if you want to be a great college football team nowadays, you better be able to throw that pigskin.
From the gun, the running back looking for room. And a good solid pickup for the defense. Touching down. It's really important for a ranked team going into a hostile environment like this one not to give the underdog reason to believe.
Yes, reason to believe, and don't give the fans reason to get jacked up and excited. Come out early, be in a business mode mindset.
You got to start fast. You got to have a sense of urgency. You cannot come sleepwalking into an environment like this, because if you do and you make some mistakes, this crowd will pounce on you and seize momentum.
The Wolverines are rolling down the field. Back to throw, it's Orgy. Quickly out to the tight end. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Well, I think for that play to work, you need to have some access and push and coverage. The receiver to be able to do something with it after the catch. That time, the defender was just way too close, all over him, and he tackles him for no gain.
Throws to the wideout. Working that left side. Goes out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they'll be set up in a great position here.
This guy's done a lot of good things early this year throwing the football. With that last completion, that now takes him over 1,000 yards passing for the year.
They'll run it. And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line.
Great team defense on that run. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, team linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. Just can't do it better.
On the bootleg, looking to fire. It's a catch in the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan.
And what do I start for this offense? The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in the rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And he puts through the extra point. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able to turn the page, calm him down, to go out and refocus this drive.
Yeah, and some people do that better than others, but you got to show some trust in him. Maybe get the ground game going, help around him a little bit with this system.
And here comes the offense on 2nd down. He leaves it with the back. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. lead.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Got it in the middle, it's Moore. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play.
Hard work pays off, guys. These offenses work so hard week in, week out, working on those critical down distances, 3rd downs, and having that conversion this early in the game, that's got to feel good for a second.
Just a solid stop by this sophomore.
And the running back didn't get much there. Nice job by the defense. You can tell they're focused in on this running back, on this run game, being physical, getting knockbacks, and limiting his carries.
Motion from the offense. Quarterback will audible. Williams looking for a man. Throwing right. It's complete. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down.
Really nice looking pass there. You think about all the great Washington quarterbacks, right? Warren Moon, the Heward brothers, Mark Brunell, Jake Browning. The greatest quarterback name in college football history, Sonny Six Killer. That guy was throwing seeds at the University of Washington. This dude right here, putting on his best Sonny Six Killer impersonation.
Good quickness to grab it off the deflection. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 for the 1st down. As
I believe that's correct, yes.
And that's one of my favorite things to learn that I've ever learned. I want to jump ahead to the Thanksgiving games because I would like to talk about them. I get really excited for the Thanksgiving games. I think it's I hope Christmas doesn't overshadow, but also they have the Black Friday game too now. And I think it's a really fun football game. So I think the slate is bad, but I think people forget often that Sunday of Thanksgiving, especially now with the Black Friday game, that's a pretty tough slate too. It's like 3 games at 1 o'clock, 2 games at 4 o'clock. But you got
time winding down here in the quarter. Gives it to the back on the draw. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the 1st quarter.
Thanksgiving movies, right?
We reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. We put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary.
I just actually have a feeling that the Bears will. You know, I mean, I know recently they haven't been great. It just feels like
Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive.
It just feels like, you know, and at least the Bears will show up and make life hard on the line. I do think that is going to be the case. You know, Cowboys.
He's going to pass on 2nd down.
Same game.
Fires to the big fella. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that 1st down.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. And what that means is keeping 3rd downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play.
You know, I mean, the market, but Daniel Jones will make it incredible. But I am thankful because there will be this game.
Wide receiver now comes in motion.
Early in the season,
Williams will pass. Skips away from pressure. Fires into the end zone. Pass on the
Damn
way.
it.
Picked off.
Did not mean to do that, bro.
They get him on the ground after the turnover, but there is a flag on the field, and we'll see if that will be a reprieve for this offense. So the offense more than happy with the result of the play. Will decline the penalties. Offense set on 1st down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Looking deep down the right side. He's got it downfield for a huge gain. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Wolverines.
This offense is high octane, boy. You just saw it. Not a lot of time needed for them to go all the way and score 6. Well done.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
Like, just love to see Jones on the field.
He's going to bring it out from deep.
You know, like when Larry
knocked down right at the 25, and I guess he breaks even, bringing it out of the end zone. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. They want to run it left here. And that defense doesn't allow a cutback, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain. Big 3rd down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Williams looking for a man. Finds his tight end. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short.
I would sit up those guys. Sit things out.
On 4th down, they'll run it, looking for the 1st. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down.
I think we're going to see more and more of this in college football. It used to be that if it was 4th and inches and you're on your own side of the field, you automatically punt. But I like that play call there. With their offensive line and their ability to run the football, just go out and get it and keep the drive alive.
And sticking to the run. I'll tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football.
Going for the big play. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd down, going up top.
Damn it.
Right down the middle. Another incompletion on 3rd down. The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. First one's on its way. The leg ought to be strong. And now the hit knocks it loose. Can they catch it? They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity.
Headed to the end zone. And he's sprinting. He'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Washington.
Man, these ball carriers, they've got a lot of ability in the open field. Their ability to make people miss, but also show off the speed. You saw all of that on that one.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Notre Dame has the lead currently, but it hasn't come easy for the Golden Gophers. They're in a tight one right now. They're up by 7 over Pittsburgh. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes.
I have Herbert as my QB, and right now I have Will Disley as in my flex. I also have an option of either Javonte Williams or Nicholas Keeney. And my opponent has 2 players on Monday night, also Zay Flowers and J.K. Dobbins.
Okay, so you're dealing with the potential Monday night. I would stay of those guys you mentioned. I would stay with Disley. Especially you got Herbert, you got the stack there. You can go on Monday night and sort of, kind of try and combat that a little bit. Devontae's just, the usage is so inconsistent. Nicholas Bikini is an interesting guy, but he's just really
See it right here.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They've got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Hand off to the single back. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4.
It's just so nice to know you can start off on 1st down with positive plays. Positive yards, hand the football off, set up a good second down.
Walker a few weeks ago, and that was sort of worked out for us.
Heaves it on the run. Ball in the air, intercepted. He'll try to take it back. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
I'll tell you what, safeties in today's football now, it changes, right? You used to be big hitters that spin down all the time, have to play the run. Now with so much passes and so much spread, you better be able to cover. You better be able to have some speed. Great job sitting back in zone coverage, breaking on the football, and going and getting that INT.
I'll tell you, this is a running back who's very, very dangerous, and the defense did a good job getting him down there. But they got to do a great job game tackling, because this is a guy that can break tackles and turn those types of plays into home runs.
They're setting up the screen. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the 1st down.
Well, a nice gainer on that running back screen. Now, how about the offensive line getting downfield and getting blocks to really help out the back, find some space to go to work?
Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short. Wide receiver coming across in motion. On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. On the move at the 30. Gets it into the end zone, but there's a flag down. We'll see if this one is coming back. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down.
Smart TVs anywhere with Sirius XM.
Now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the left. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on the radar lock. He found the football and flew down the speed.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. That linebacker was a heat-seeking missile, and the heat that he sought was the ball carrier.
Yeah, great job, great feel. Linebackers are making all the calls in the defense and understanding when I need to come through that gap and come through with bad intentions. Those guys are usually 245 pounds of heat-seeking missile.
Fantasy Sports Radio, Channel 87.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Fires to the wideout. He's got it. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the first down.
Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Fast motion from the offense. Running back searching for a hole. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies.
And I love that this offense stuck to it. Stuck to the run game. Didn't panic. They got down. They answered the bell right before the half. And they did this thing right where they wanted. They can tie this football game and hopefully go into the half with a lot of momentum.
Get that touchdown right before the half, build the momentum, and the last thing you need to do is mess it up by allowing a big kickoff return. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. On the run, it's Edwards. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime updates.
Guys, we've had a bitter seat there in Seattle for an interesting first half than you. An entertaining first half, and we've got a multi-possession lead to break down thanks to the surgical precision of this offense. Might honestly take more time to talk about what didn't work than what did. The running game, the passing game, gadget plays have worked. Now it's just a matter of finishing the job. With that said, let's send it back to our guys inside Husky Stadium.
Migrating over to another social media platform. So it's a new frontier where we can leave the old things behind, and maybe if you're migrating to that new platform, jokes and memes like that are things that you can do.
Washington ready to kick off to start this second half.
Do you do anything?
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the return man has no place to run, no place to hide, and a place to be tackled. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
Here comes his home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. They'll try to run for it. And the Wolverines get it past the sticks.
Yeah, and I just need a crease. I need you offensive linemen just like right here. Great job holding the point of attack. Don't let any penetration come in. Give me a little sliver, and then you see the running back, Palmer. He'll do the rest, lower his shoulder, and make sure he gets...
Oh, he gets downfield for the big catch. And he's brought down after a huge completion.
What a beautiful throw and catch on this play, and I love the job the receiver did tracking the ball in the air. Nice job of locating the throw and then hauling it in.
Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. The Wolverines will have it 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Catch in the middle. It's Morris. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10. This crowd knows they have to bring it in big moments, and one of those has arrived. run it on first and goal. Touchdown, Michigan! And that one will put them up here in the second half. Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution. So you've got to have guys going out and doing their jobs. You saw the offensive line up front. They were physical. Skill players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last one.
And the returner will be dragged down. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive. They got the touchdown. Everything working. I would expect them to keep pushing this ball downhill.
And just imagine if they could put another touchdown on the board right here. They could capture so much momentum in this game with back-to-back TDs.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. The give to the back. Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On third down, he drops the throw. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
Hey, man, sometimes you get the perfect play call for perfect time. That time the defense blitzing, offensive line allowed everybody to run upfield, and they slip in the running back screen, and behind it, there was nobody there to make a tackle, and this offense generates a massive play.
Defense, we're always trying to get some tips. You know, break on the football, get a tip, get it up in the air. Nice job by the player breaking the football.
College football game with playoff implications on the line. Set to kick off in Columbus. Second week, Ohio State battles Big Ten rival. Fifth ranked in Indiana. Hoosiers coach Kurt Signetti says the team is ready for the move.
They're looking to get the edge with this one on the toss. Big pickup before he goes out of bounds, but there is a flag. We'll have to see if it stands.
Circumstances of the game. That's what includes.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty.
You know, one thing that is great about being at Ohio State is you get a chance to be around the best fans in the lane. And I know that this week is going to be, you know, a huge opportunity for us to show the nation
first down for the
best fans in the lane look like. And so, talked about it on the radio show, and this is going to be that type of game where, you know, we got to be loud.
Use the play fake now to throw. He lobs one high down the left side. And it falls in, complete. But it could have been much, much worse as the defender was right there. After the misfire now on second down. They move the tight end all over. Give to the running back. A strong tackle and wrap up from the juniors.
The big defensive tackles in the middle, they're not always the best pass rushers, but they are strong, and I say country strong. They put their hands on you, you feel it. They lock people out of the line of scrimmage, they create separation, they wrap running backs up, and usually they don't get into the midst of those big boys.
And the Huskies will hustle to the line.
Pittsburgh has one shot lead at 11 under par. Coverage on PGA 4 Radio Sirius.
The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs.
Once you get in this range in the football field, do you depend on your kicker? Do you go for it? I think on fourth down, I think you go for it. This is a long field goal, a lot harder attempt. I like the offense going for it here in this situation.
Off the play fake on first down. On the run, fires downfield. Complete downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And it's so hard to be on the run and make an accurate throw. It's just very tough. Very few people can do it. Again, we see the freaks, we see the highlights all the time, but that's a tough thing to do. He made it look pretty easy.
Well, look what's happening now. Old Uncle Mo has hit the transfer portal and is changing sidelines. They'll try the right side.
Got
some room into the goal line. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. Tries to barge their way in.
See,
He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down as a 2.
And listen, it's tough. It's a tough proposition. This is a top 10 defense against the run. You know they're physical. You know who they are. But you're not going to bat an eye. And you're going to challenge your guys, especially in the red zone, to be more physical, to be able to continue to run the football against a really good defense.
Well, that last incompletion is a good example of why your timing has to be so good as a quarterback, because the windows, they open and they close so quickly in this part of the field.
Trying to get it done with the run here on 3rd and goal. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. And they'll send out the field goal unit from the left hash, and this distance ought to make that angle pretty easy to handle. Good, right down the boulevard. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. The offense lining up for a first down play. He's looking to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Loveland. And he might be known for run fits, but that was a sure and heavy tackle on the tight end. And now on 2nd down for this offense. And the pass to the sideline will pick up a short gain. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. Moving out of the pocket. And he can't find a receiver, and down he goes. And the Wolverines will call on their punt team. Able to get the first one of the day away. They did have to send him out 3 times in that victory last week. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. The give to the back. Gets it out to the 20 after a pickup of 4.
Pretty dynamic offense. This has been a normal Steelers thing where they start off so hot, and then we get to late November, early December, and this is where they hit their slump. Sometimes they back
We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up.
They got to have somebody else get there. Jalen Warren is fairly on comparison in this game, but
one more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory.
And all of a sudden, every other about 5 minutes in, and then all of a sudden, all the points in the 4th quarter. And Jameis Winston run, like, I mean, he'd find himself some extra years in the league, even if it was the backup, right?
2nd down now as they're ready to go back to work. Right back to the well. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain.
I think you run that play so you stay out of 3rd and long. 3rd and long is not where an offense ever wants to thrive. 3rd and medium, hey, I'm good with that. So you run that play to make sure you're set up for a good 3rd down.
Boy, could they use the conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the first down at the 30.
Just went with something very easy, very reliable. Flip it forward, let your receiver do the rest. I only got to get a few yards. Nice job, nice execution. First down.
Guys that I had to do it during this time again, not dudes like Elijah or Cedric Tillman as like a 5 receiver.
Williams will pass. Unloads it left. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down.
Well, when you're throwing these comeback routes, man, the timing has got to be so good between the 2 of them, because you know the ball is going to be in the air a long time. You can't throw it late. It's going to get picked. That time, really nice job of getting it out early, and the receiver doing a nice job on his route so that the ball was right on him as soon as he turned around.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
On the ready, Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down.
Judy was telling me now it's Judy a little bit more than Tillman, but I mean, they're both fantasy viable. And, you know, I've really enjoyed playing Jameis.
He's looking to throw.
You know, I was not playing Jameis.
Caught. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground.
I like the running back there on the route, the patience he showed, really setting it up. Got to the defender, was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn up for a good
Ravens from Tommy, so they better, you know, I think they need to fix some things. And
receivers telling the quarterback what they see. Wide receiver shows motion. He'll come out throwing on first down. Moves away as he feels pressure. Makes the grab. Touchdown, Huskies. And they've moved out front here in the fourth.
Sometimes it's players, not plays, or sometimes it's both. And when you got that guy and you put him in the slot, or you let him burn for a go route right past a nickel corner or one of the reserve corners or a safety, that's a great job by the offense, and that speed you can't teach, and that's why he's in the house for 6.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
They'll line up for a second down play. Jet sweep trying to turn the corner. Plows through the defense. He's brought down, but not before they pick up the big first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on first down. Makes the grab. It's Edwards. Open space at the 25. Touchdown, Wolverines. And with that, they move out front here in the fourth.
Yeah, and a nice job in the fourth quarter making plays, and a nice job being on the same page. QB, receiver. You could tell he broke with the football. He caught it in stride, gets into the end zone. Nice pitch and catch right there. Nice chemistry by the QB and wide receiver.
Here's the return from inside his 10. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
You know, it's so important for offenses to want to keep third downs manageable. The way you do that is by having success like that, running the football on first down.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6.
It's also a possibility the Jets just simply cut Rodgers here mid-season. Reports out that he still wants to play.
Williams looking for a man. The sweet feet keeping the play alive.
Damn it!
He throws another interception, his 3rd one of the night. And he has taken it all the way back. Touchdown, Michigan. With that, they are closing in on bowl eligibility, but with this big lead and a 6-0 start, much bigger dreams for this squad. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. Notre Dame is trailing right now, but they are not out of this. I remember Rocket Ismail wake up the echoes all by himself. Let's see if this group can come back. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Pittsburgh. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Washington right back to the line.
And they finally get their first sack of the day. And one of the things coaches point to every week, how many times are you affecting?
Looking for a deep man.
Right. Listen, like the Raiders,
And it's his fourth interception of the game. Ran right through the defender, and now he's still running. And he showed off the wheels after using the hands on the pick, and he gets it down to the 34-yard line. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. On second down, let's see if they go right back to the run and put this game on ice.
Let's start with Buzzkill, the guys that hardly run.
Using his legs, it's Edwards. And he's brought to the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. The Wolverines have pushed it inside the 20. From the red zone, it's Edwards.
And 5 to 6 yards a pop. I don't know if you guys are really good at math, but that usually equals a first down every couple carries. So don't forget about the run game. Keep them honest, pound that rock.
I mean, I think McCaffrey is still McCaffrey, like, all that thing from Kittle back.
Sometimes it's just not your day. Things just didn't work, and that seemed to be the case here.
They didn't get the W. They didn't do enough. But now you